Yo guys, Ark here, and today I am bringing you guys a new video. Today is going to be a tutorial for Photoshop on how to make a pop-out AVI. So first go to File, New, and then for an AVI you're going to do 800 by 800 and put, yeah, just keep it like this. So when it comes up like this, you're going to want to go open, and you're going to want to go somewhere to find your logo or whatever. So I have to go and find the store logo that I'm going to be using whenever I can find it. But I'll grab that and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I'm back, and I'm back with a logo, the sword logo, and then I also have a background. I just got this from the PSD that I was using. So what you're gonna want to do is, if you don't have to have a folder for it, but that just keeps it more organized. If you do have a folder, hold up 1 second, computer is like lagging right now. Alright, so if you do have a folder, or you do have these parts, they're gonna want the logo, the white lining around it, the shadow for the background of it. You don't have to have those in a thing group, but it's more better, or not more better, it's better because it's more organized for your design. So then just go find an image that you want to use, and I already have one. Just gotta go back and find wherever it is. So I'm using an Overwatch picture. That's a new game that came out by Blizzard. I haven't played it yet, but it seems and looks really fun. So yeah. Oh, here's the picture. Oh yeah, and sorry if my voice isn't too loud. Alright, so I usually don't save the image. I usually just right click on it and then copy the image, come into Photoshop and hit Control V over it. That's usually what I do, but you know, everyone's different. So just size it up a bit so then it can fit over your logo that you're using for this design. And then that went a little wrong there. Okay, 1 minute. I'm gonna put it down just a little bit. Alright, so you're pretty much just gonna want to put that over the middle, and then take it down here to this, and you'll see that it starts to come out like that. And then you can actually start doing stuff with it. If you hit like this, it makes a clipping mask, and the clipping mask allows it to do that. And then that's just the clipping mask allows the picture or the image to go inside the logo. And then if you wanted to make it pop out, actually, you would bring the image up again. You duplicate this to make it the same size. You'd open that up, and then you'd bring it above the shadow, or actually you'd bring it above like this again, but this one would go above the atom. I would know. Alright, you'd bring it like this again, and then you'd bring your eraser tool out and you'd start erasing anything you don't need in it. Or if you wanted to make it faster, you could just use the pen tool and clip around him, but that takes a little bit longer time and it's not really that fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna speed this up. I'll just pause the video and be right back. So I'll get this done. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now you have the picture popping out of the logo, but you're not done yet because you want to add text. So just gonna bring up a new layer with text, and then you're just gonna write whatever you don't. It doesn't really matter what you write, I mean, it does, depending on what you're making this for. This is for a tutorial, so I don't have to write anything special. 150, 150, yeah. So this text, you can mainly put it any color you want, but I don't really put text as colors. I just keep it white, and then I'll show you why in a minute. You're gonna double click on the side over here. When this loads up, it's gonna bring up your layer style, and then put a stroke on it. It won't have to be that big. I usually just keep it at 3, because that's what the normal stroke is. So yeah, and then after that, you can, if you want to, grab the same image. I'm gonna have to copy it again. And you can take another part of this image. Like if I wanted to do like the side here or the mountain, and then you can create a clipping mask over the text, and you see now the text has its own little design in there, and it kind of matches with the logo because it's part of it. And like you can do more too with the border. If you wanted to make the border like that too, you could. Like I could show you how to do the border part in a second. Just let me. Yeah, I took out the cape because I don't know, the cape was like kind of annoying me coming out of the logo. But on the atom here, you could grab another image right above here and put it above here, and then when you create the clipping mask, as you can see, it starts to put the white border have a kind of a stroke over it, I guess you could say. But if you just stretch that out, you can make that have like the same design. But if you see that it's darker, that's because the guy is in it too. So that's gonna make it like, I'm gonna try to drag this character out of it if I can, and make it like more the color. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do. You just have to make it really big, and then kind of have to get rid of some stuff here. But yeah, you could do stuff like that too if you want to make the border like that. And then, as you see, it's too big, so the border looks really pixelated on some parts. But nobody's really watching at that. Like, no one's really going to notice that the border is pixelated there because it doesn't really show too much. Okay guys, one thing I forgot to mention quick was that you can actually have this black layer. You see how the character was there? You know, when it's black, what you can do is take this tool right here, the eyedropper tool, and you can go on the layer that you had the border on and just try to copy the color by getting it exactly on the border. Then you have that color saved, and then go down to your paintbrush tool and put it small. Mine's at 9, and then you pretty much just go over it like this. That's gonna make it have the color that you wanted it to have. Make it blend in more instead of having the black there. So I forgot to mention that, but that actually helps out with it. So yeah, but you could do stuff like that, and then if you wanted to, you could even, like, I've seen people do it before where their logo pops out like this, and then they have another thing in the background, like such as like a map or something that goes with the game. Or if you wanted to use the exact same picture, or I'll show you real quick, it looks pretty nice actually. So instead of using this background, you could use the same picture, but you would just really want to use, not really the character, just like the like background of it itself. If you're able to get that, like this here, I can't get the entire thing, but I'll try to. It's gonna be kind of hard because the gun, but here, I'll just use this real quick. What you have to do then is put another layer over it and take black, the color. You can use any color, I just prefer black because it actually looks clean. And then what you're going to want to do is take your paint bucket, throw it on there, so then you have this black layer. And if you put the opacity down, then it looks kind of dark. And then take these layers and you put these to the bottom as the new background. So then you see you have your background as yeah, as you can see, I gotta find what layer allows we're on. Pretty obvious. Okay, so yeah, you could do that. And I was trying to get more of the mountain in the background in and the guy on the side. But that actually still looks pretty nice doing that. I guess it looks okay. It kind of bothers me that that's on the side because it doesn't go too well with it, but that does look pretty sweet. And as you see, I did not get a whole bunch of lines done there, but like the eraser tool. So if you want to make those preciser, you can. Otherwise, if these are off, you'll usually, if these layers are off, you won't notice that because the background. But yeah, you guys can do whatever you want when you make logos like these with backgrounds and stuff. Like this background usually just comes in PSDs that you can use. Otherwise, you could use backgrounds like this where you have them darkened up a bit and it goes along with it. That's actually a pretty good theme. So yeah, I'm just gonna touch it up a bit with these marks or whatever, just because you can make it look a lot cleaner like that. But yeah guys, this was oh my god, I say but too much when I make videos. But yeah guys, this was the tutorial on how to make a AVI, pop out AVI to be exact, where the image you're using pops out of the logo, and you could even put it in the text if you wanted to. So oh yeah, before I end it, you could also do other stuff with the text if you wanted to. You could like arc it and stuff and make it like look cooler than just being flat if you wanted to. But anyways, yeah guys, that's been it for today. Simple AVI pop out tutorial. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to comment, leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and peace.